Paul, when we started writing this chapter about loving your community, I told the story of a speeding ticket that I received and the fact that I had to go to online traffic school in order to get that cared for. And one of the things I learned at online traffic school was that if you leave enough space in front of you, in particular, when you're driving, that it lessens the opportunity for error and driver mishap.
I remember learning that in driver's ed, way back when, and have thought about it occasionally as I was tailgating people,
Well,
living dangerously.
The hardest thing about leaving enough room in front of you is that somebody always takes it. And so as you're driving, if you really want to practice that principle, you are constantly adjusting where you are on the road in response to other vehicles. And it is a very challenging and difficult thing to do.
But it's really the art of making space
Oh, yeah.
for your neighbor.
Yeah.
Because we've all got to get down this road.
Right.
We've all got to get to work by 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All of us.
Yeah. So I really see this as an important principle that would help us to rethink church and who we are in church. If I'm able to make room for the stranger that comes to sit beside me, that may be a challenge, but it can also be a calling.
Well, I do believe that in almost every church that is thriving and that is moving in a kingdom direction,
Mm-hmm.
the church is getting more diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's bringing together people from different backgrounds. It's bringing in people whose lives are very obviously still under construction.
Mm-hmm.
And people can become very critical of one another in that kind of a setting. And Jesus, in some of the parables, talked about kind of these eclectic dinner parties with every kind of character sort of thrown in together.
Mm-hmm.
And church is like that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I interviewed a church just this week here in the Charlotte area, Midway United Methodist Church, where they, in response to Disciple Bible Study and in response to the economic changes within their own community, they started a ministry they call Opportunity House.
Mm-hmm.
And it's primarily meant as a way to meet the needs of the disenfranchised, homeless, impoverished people in their community. And because of the development of this ministry, now, especially their early service, early Sunday morning service is becoming more blended in terms of the folks that are the disenfranchised are coming to worship. And the church people are learning how to make room. They're learning how to make space and to accommodate by welcoming and inviting practices these new people into their congregation. And it's being blessed as a God thing.
The Clinton Avenue UMC, United Methodist Church in Kingston, New York, in my last book, was also a wonderful story of Pentecost, of just really, really diverse people that could not find a sense of home many other places in their lives coming together. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy at first.
Yeah.
But isn't it just magical?
It is.
When God
awesome.
It creates community out of diversity.
Definitely. Awesome.